There are so many different techniques out there aimed at helping you manifest any desire you have with the law of attraction. But what if you don't have a clear idea of what you would like to have in your life? How do you manifest when you don't exactly know what you would like to have? If that's you, then make sure to watch this video until the end, because today I'm going to share with you how to manifest even if you don't know what it is you want. What's up, superheroes? Welcome back to my channel, the place where we make the impossible possible. I'm Scarlet Grace from Seraph.com. I'm a manifestation coach, and today's video is all about how to manifest when you don't really know what you want. If you're new here and you want to learn how to manifest any desire fast with the law of attraction and Neville Goddard's teachings, then start now by hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you won't miss any video that could change your life. And if you need some extra help, my personal advice for your situation, email coaching is now available. You'll find the links in the description below. I also have a 21-day course on how to manifest your specific person. So if that's what you're looking for, then click the link in the description to check it out. So how do we manifest our desires into the physical world? If you've been watching my videos for a while, then you already know the drill. First of all, you get a crystal clear picture, a vision of what you desire to manifest, what it is that you want to have in your life. Then you create a short scene, maybe 5 or 7 seconds long, that to happen, it presupposes that your desire has already manifested. You create the scene from a first-person perspective, and then you get yourself in a state akin to sleep, and you start replaying your scene in your mind over and over and over and over, and this impresses it into your subconscious mind. The question is, though, how do you manifest a different state or a different life if you are not sure what it is you want to manifest? So maybe you have a job that you hate, but you are not sure what you would like to do with your life. Do you want another job? Do you want the same job with better money? Do you want to sit at home and have money just pour in out of nowhere? You are not sure yet. Maybe you're just in a lot of debt, and until you clear the debt, you cannot be sure what it is that you actually desire to do for money. Or maybe you would like to be in a relationship, but you have no idea if you want your ex back, if you want someone completely new, and how this person would be, what they would look like, how they would behave. You have no idea of the kind of guy or the kind of girl you're looking for. So what do you do in that case? Well, I'm glad you asked, because there's actually a secret to manifesting in cases like that. What's that secret? The secret is feeling. Let me read you a few quotes from Neville. So Neville says, "Ideas are impressed in the subconscious through the medium of feeling. No idea can be impressed in the subconscious until it is felt. But once felt, be it good, bad, or indifferent, it must be expressed. Feeling is the one and only medium through which ideas are conveyed to the subconscious. Therefore, the man who does not control his feeling may easily impress the subconscious with undesirable states. By control of feeling is not meant restraint or suppression of your feeling, but rather the disciplining of self to imagine and entertain only such feeling as contributes to your happiness. Control of your feeling is all important to a full and happy life." And here's another quote from Neville. "Prayer is the art of assuming the feeling of being and having that which you want." And here's yet another quote from Neville. "Never go to sleep feeling discouraged or dissatisfied. Never sleep in the consciousness of failure." And finally, this quote. "Think feelingly only of the state you desire to realize. Feeling the reality of the state sought and living and acting on that conviction is the way of all seeming miracles. All changes of expression are brought about through a change of feeling. A change of feeling is a change of destiny. All creation occurs in the domain of the subconscious. What you must acquire then is a reflective control of the operation of the subconscious, that is, control of your ideas and feelings. So as you can see from all those quotes, You do not have to know what exactly your desire would look like were it to happen. You can still manifest if you know one thing, and that thing is, how would you like to feel? And by the way, if you've been wondering where those quotes came from, they come from one of Neville's books called, quite surprisingly, Feeling is the Secret. You didn't see that one coming, did you? So as you can see, you do not need to know what the end result you're after looks like. Maybe you don't know yet, but you do know one thing. You know how you feel right now, and you probably know how you would like to feel. For example, if you're under great financial stress, if you're deep in debt, if you hate your job, if you don't know if you will have food next month, then you know that you would like to feel relief from all this pressure. So you can manifest feeling relief when it comes to finances. You don't need to know how this relief will look like, what form it will take. But if you focus on feeling relieved, then this will manifest in your physical reality. And since you're feeling relieved, it will manifest in a way that you actually like. Or maybe you know that you want to be loved, you want to be cherished. You don't know if you want to bring an ex back, or if you want a new person, or what that person would look like, or what that person would be like. But you do know that you want to feel loved. So instead of trying to manifest a specific relationship and picture what that would look like, you can focus on the feeling of being deeply loved, of being cherished, of being truly happy with someone. And if you focus on that, it will manifest in your physical reality. And you will manifest the perfect relationship for you just like that. And there's also another benefit when it comes to using a feeling to manifest instead of a specific scene or a specific image. The benefit is that sometimes you just don't know what exactly you want, while other times you just know what you want, but it's so many different things. So maybe you need to get out of debt, and you also want a job that you enjoy, but you also want a job that pays better than your current job, and you also want a relationship, and you want a car, and you want a new house, and you want to travel to Paris, and you want all those things. So it would be so difficult to focus on each of those things individually every day to manifest them. But what about manifesting feeling ecstatic with your life? Here's what Neville says, and this is from a question and answer session from 1948. So the question is this: is it possible to imagine several things at the same time, or should I confine my imagining to one desire? And here's the answer. Personally, I like to confine my imaginal act to a single thought, but that does not mean I will stop there. During the course of a day, I may imagine many things, but instead of imagining lots of small things, I would suggest that you imagine something so big, it includes all the little things. Instead of imagining wealth, health, and friends, imagine being ecstatic. You could not be ecstatic and be in pain. You could not be ecstatic and be threatened with a dispossession notice. You could not be ecstatic if you were not enjoying a full measure of friendship and love. What would the feeling be like were you ecstatic without knowing what had happened to produce your ecstasy? Reduce the idea of ecstasy to the single sensation. Isn't it wonderful? Do not allow the conscious, reasoning mind to ask why, because if it does, it will start to look for visible causes, and then the sensation will be lost. Rather, repeat over and over again, isn't it wonderful? Suspend judgment as to what is wonderful. Watch the one sensation of the wonder of it all, and things will happen to bear witness to the truth of this sensation. And I promise you, it will include all the little things. So as you can see, you do not need to focus on a specific visual scene that describes exactly how you want things to be in order to manifest change in your life. You can focus instead on how you would like to feel. Be that relief because all your problems are gone, or feeling deeply loved and cherished, or just feeling ecstatic with your life overall. Because if you focus on that feeling, then that feeling will manifest in your physical reality. And as Neville says, you cannot be ecstatic and be in pain. You cannot be under great financial stress and feel relief. It's just not possible. You cannot feel deeply loved and cherished if your love life and your friendships suck. So by focusing on the feeling, you actually bring the things into your life that will create this feeling inside of you for real in the physical world. Even if you don't know how it is going to happen or what it would look like or what you would like it to look like. So what feeling are you going to focus on today? Let me know in the comments below, and if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up because this really helps other people find it. Share it with the people you love so that they can manifest a wonderful life too. And if you haven't already, then subscribe and click the bell icon because I put out new videos every Sunday to help you manifest an amazing life. Thank you so much for watching.